Hi Ted, can you tell me your full name and what you do at the FDA?
My name is Ted Guo. I'm a statistician for FDA, and I have been developing tools for our reviewers. And one of the examples is called EDISH, Evaluation of Drug-Induced Serious Hepatotoxicity. And we just make some changes, upgrades, and we change from SAS 9.1.3 to SAS 9.2 SG graph. It looks rich, very sharp. And then we also have a server. So I moved the application from the desktop, the workstation, to the server. So we are excited about this. And
that's great. What modules of SAS do you use to implement the EDISH? Is that just base, or do you use SAS Internet, or what other tools?
It is a SAS Internet application. So we build a lot of macros running behind the scene. And we also build maybe just one front page HTML file. And all the rest of the file are generated dynamically. I write SAS code to generate those files.
So the user, they only require the use of the browser, is that correct? They don't need any...
They only use browser because we have a lot of medical officers. They don't have SAS application on their machine. So all they do is to go to a web browser, open a browser, and find a drug they are reviewing. So they can just start step by step and look at a EDISH graph. And eventually they will come to a decision whether or not the drug actually causes some harm to the liver. So,
is graph the main display or output that EDISH provides, or does it also have other reports?
In the first version, EDISH graph is the main purpose. And with that graph, reviewer can drill down each data point that represents each patient and drill down to time course data. So they can show over time how those chemical enzyme level jump up and down. And also they can click on the patient ID and see a test description of the patient's diagnosis and the treatments. So that will help FDA reviewers to determine whether or not why those numbers go up and down. So this is a very useful tool.
That's great. Is that mainly using SAS Graph to read the data and generate, or how do you generate all your reporting graphs?
Currently, we have two ways. One is the user will see the graph on the screen, and there are a few places they can download interested patients to an Excel file. They can do that way. And also the data requirements on the front page, the user can just click on and save to a Excel workbook with several worksheets. So this is helpful because the project manager can email the data requirements to the sponsor instead of faxing to them. So this is a very efficient way of using this tool.
That's great. Do you see EDISH more used from the FDA internally, or possibly also used from the sponsor companies as well?
Currently, it is being used inside FDA, and we plan to explore the possibility of install EDISH on a independent organization so that the company can see their data. And also they can share data for research purpose. Yeah, this has been, we have some dialogue with company for a while, and I anticipate to go to the site and talk to their technical success.
Like a web portal so that they can share information.
Yes,
that's great.
Exactly.
Great, I look forward to checking that out when it's
Very
available.
nice talking to you.
Great, thanks Ted.
Thanks.